What was the major social change in Europe after World War I? Collapse of monarchies and spread of democracy. What were the changes resulting from mechanical inventions and technological innovations starting in 18th century Britain called? Industrial Revolution. What is the city where the Terracotta Army, created by the Qin Emperor, is located? Xi'an. Which were the main civilizations with which Crete exchanged goods along its trade routes? Egypt and Mesopotamia. Who is the founder of the Cyrenaic school, emphasizing individual pleasure? Aristippus. Why did Alexander the Great decide to stop his Indian campaign and return? Exhaustion and rebellion of his army. Who was the leader that founded the first unified kingdom in Mesopotamia? Sargon. Which battle during the American Revolutionary War led to French assistance? Battle of Saratoga. Why did dissatisfaction among Germans grow after World War I? Due to reparations and territorial losses. What did lords build to display their power? Castle or cathedral? What region did the Seleucid dynasty rule, leading to a Jewish rebellion? Jerusalem. What were the various public services provided by the state for citizens in Athens? Public services. What common religious element did the Minoan and Mycenaean civilizations share in their worship? Goddess of the earth. Why did ancient Chinese kings emphasize records and laws? To provide a standard for governance. Who is known as the Sun King, representing the epitome of absolute monarchy in France? Louis XIV. Who was the Prussian chancellor who led the unification of Germany? Bismarck. What is the incident where French Jewish officer Dreyfus was accused of espionage? Dreyfus Affair. What is the world's first writing system? Cuneiform script. What influences did the Mesopotamian civilization have on other cultures? Law, mathematics, writing. What was the name of the shields commonly used by Spartan soldiers? Hoplite shield. What was the name of the decisive naval battle where Octavian defeated Antony? Battle of Actium. What region did King Hammurabi unify? Entire Mesopotamia. What was the tolerant rule policy created by Cyrus the Great of Persia? Policy of religious tolerance. Who was the ancient Athenian philosopher known for teaching through dialogue? Socrates. Who was the first leader of the Soviet Union following the Russian Revolution? Lenin. What was the official currency introduced by Darius I in the Persian Empire? Derek gold coin. What year did the Battle of Marathon take place? Year 490 BC. What is the name of the peace treaty signed after the Russo-Japanese War? Treaty of Portsmouth. Why did the Renaissance influence the Reformation? Spread of critical thinking. What was the name of the new political system implemented by Augustus? Principate. What is the name of the gigantic tomb constructions of the ancient Egyptian kings? Pyramids. How did Renaissance thinking differ from medieval thinking? From a God-centered to a human-centered view. Who was the person that established the People's Republic of China in 1949 and became its first chairman? Mao Zedong. Who is Achilles' close friend who fought in the Trojan War? Patroclus. Why did Athens and Sparta initially cooperate but later become antagonistic? Struggle for supremacy. Did the Code of Hammurabi impose the same penalties regardless of class? No, penalties varied by class. When were the World Trade Center towers in New York attacked in a terrorist attack? (9/11) attacks. What was the most powerful military organization during the Roman Republic? Legions. Who was the famous empress that led the Byzantine Empire to its height? Empress Theodora. Who ascended the throne as the successor of Cyrus II? Cambyses II. Thank you for watching until the end. We'd love to hear your feedback and historical insights in the comments. Your support helps us create even more history quizzes. Let's keep exploring together.